Alright, so I am going to change this. Alright, so and yes, while I'm doing this live, you guys won't see me edit any of this. So, alright. Alright, so, anyways. Okay, there's pretty much no, yeah, there's pretty much no, save changes. Okay, all changes saved. Alright, so, basically, what I am doing is I'm going to tell you guys why I moved to Twitch and why I have done so. And for anyone who is wondering, why is a DJ show on Twitch? Well, Twitch isn't just for gamers anymore, and they've actually changed this a while back. And if you look at the Wikipedia article that I might link in the description below, you will probably notice that Twitch hasn't been for just for gamers in a long time. It's for pretty much a wide variety of, should I say, users. So why did I move to Twitch, and why is it such kind of beneficial to my show? Well, a while back when I was looking at all these other, should I say, live streaming websites, you know, before I left, pretty much before I left iVlog, and pretty much before I left to do something different. I was always eyeballing Twitch because the fact that, you know, you could do quite a bit with Twitch. So, which kind of leaves me to believe that Twitch is the better platform for this kind of stuff. You know, I did go to YouNow for a little while, and you know, the one thing that I kind of didn't get about YouNow, I mean, there's some things that I did get about it, and there were some things that I didn't. The chat was more modern than, let's just say, what you have right here in front of you. This is pretty much a normal standardized chat. Okay, so I would almost compare this almost as similar to, should I say, Blog TV in a sense. And let me tell you, the chat room on Twitch is far better than anything else that I've ever used. Way better than the iVlog chat, because you have like different types of moderation. You can ban a user. You can like time out a user. Now, if you ban a user, they can still come back in and look at your show. It does not prohibit them from popping back in. However, it will prohibit them from chatting. Now, unless a person is hiding behind a VPN or a proxy, that person cannot be banned. However, you can kind of silence their messages by clearing their chat room, or clearing the chat room, so to speak. The one thing that I do like about Twitch over the other sites, including Vaughn Live, is the ability to have moderation, like auto moderation. You can censor different words if you want to. You can pretty much do anything you want to with Twitch. Now, I will get back to why this is kind of a plus in a way, because I've only been on Twitch, I'd say, for a good solid week now, and I feel that it is better overall than all the other sites. Twitch holds a great margin of market share, and no, they do not. Mute your stream. That is completely false, because unless you're doing video on demand, like longer clips of your shows, you're fine. You're fine. As long as you don't make a big deal out of it and stuff. But I don't record my shows. What I do, though, is I archive my shows audio-wise. And the reason why I've archived them audio-wise is because it's better. Because who needs the video archive things? Video archiving things can get a little bit sketchy here on Twitch. Now, if you're just live streaming and you're not archiving, they don't really care much. You could play all the copyrighted music you want and all that. So they do have, should I say, different categories for different people. Okay, so we're going to go into one category right now that most people would probably say, oh, this site is just for gaming, and it should just be for gaming. Well, ever since Twitch has changed their stance on things, have a look at this. This is pretty much the music portion of Twitch. Okay, so you got like over 3,407 viewers. Okay, so there's a lot of followers too, including myself. So look at this. This is all of the music stuff here on Twitch, and it is not all dedicated to gaming, as you can see. I mean, there's a couple gaming streams here and there that do music-related things, but other than that, you see a DJ show here, you see a guy playing guitar or whatever, another DJ right there, another DJ right there, guy playing an accordion. Twitch used to be all about gaming, and most people are really missing out. And then there's The Works. That's a pretty good channel to tune into. And then you see another DJ right there, and then you see guitar, singing, and chill. Yeah, Twitch is evolving into something different. It used to be just for gamers. Now it's solely dedicated to just different categories and streams, like non-gaming categories. So that is good for Twitch. I mean, it's a good niche for Twitch actually, because as you can tell, it's still listed under game, but not everything in here is all about gaming. So, that's one of the reasons why I moved to Twitch, is because it's not all about the gaming. And then here's another community that people did not find out about: the stars of Blog TV. you can join this community and be a part of that. And you know, it's almost like pretty much bringing the blog TV community back together, but on Twitch. So I would highly recommend like people to jump ship off their other streaming sites and come over to Twitch, because Twitch has a pretty good market share in the world of live streaming. So yeah, you know, it's almost like stream where you want to stream. But I do like what Twitch is doing. They're not always appealing to the gaming audience. There is a certain number of non-gamers that do stream here on Twitch. So if you guys are wondering, yes, they do offer non-gaming solutions as well. So let's go over some of the channel stuff, okay? So if you've noticed anything about Twitch, is the viewer portion, the view thing. These two are like bot accounts. So they're basically in the account all the time. So, and I banned one of them because it was leaving a lot of spam in my chat. And this one is always in every chat room. So I don't really mind much. So that's pretty much that. And then we got tons of emotes right here. We got tons of emotes here on Twitch. So we do have quite a bit. So if you want a Dorito chip, and then do this, and then let's see, what else can we do here? Let's see. All right, so, and if you want to do, and I think Weasel2HTM would probably like this one. So there you go. I mean, Twitch is not just for gamers. You can do pretty much any type of stream you want, just as long as it's not bad or terrible or anything. So you can also edit your appearance, which I can change my chat color if I so well desire. I could change the text color, or not the text color, but that. But if you were to get more colors, here's what you have to do. You have to pay for that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay for that. So come on now, Twitch. Alright, so anyways, and there's no personal information there, guys, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, we have in the chat thing, we have timestamp, which is pretty much set. We have hide chat. That's exactly what it does. To show chat, you click show chat, and then it does that. Pop out chat, it does just that. And what else? Mod icons. We could show mod icons if we want to. We could uncheck. Let's see here. Followers only chat. So I can do followers only, which will allow only followers to come into the chat and pretty much be able to do that. So when follower chat is on, no other outside people can come into your chat room and start trolling. So if I do follower chat, this means that only the people that are following my channel. Okay, so I have 7 followers, all right? Only those 7 followers can follow the channel, okay? Only those 7 followers can use the channel. So let's just say if, you know, you're following people and, you know, you have a lot of people that are following, they might not be able to get into your chat. So I would highly recommend that in order to get into my chat, you must follow me. So that is one of the things that I do like about that. Show messages caught by auto mod. Show moderation actions. Slow mode. We have clear chat. So we do have quite a bit of tools here in the chat room. So that is a plus. So I've actually literally showed you like following, followers, etc. And yes, we also have the Yeti, so that I also follow. So followers, if anybody is on the follower list, they'll be able to tune into the show if I decide to put the show on follower mode only. So that is another plus. So down here is my channel feed. So anything that I type, if I go to my Twitch homepage, anything on my Twitch homepage will show up here.
Yeah, Juan basically makes it.
Okay, so anything on my Twitch homepage will show up here. So if I type something in, or if someone else types something in on their feeds, pretty much whoever you're followed to, like I could post anything to here and it will go straight to my followers or friends that are followers and friends of the actual show or channel. So that is cool. So over here is a list of followed channels. So when you follow a channel, it will show up over here on the side. Likewise with your online friends. So, you know, you get the best of both worlds there. Why choose Twitch over any other site? Well, for one, you know, it's more popular, it's got more users, and also there's more non-gaming content being added every day. So yeah, it's kind of leaving the other sites like iVlog and CamUp and Vaughn Live and, you know, some of the other streaming sites, you know, pretty much in the dust, because Twitch being owned by Amazon, they have more of the market share in the live streaming business. Likewise, the same with Ustream. Ustream has gone downhill since, should I say, IBM bought it. So Ustream is in the hole. So, and it appeals more to actual celebrities than us smaller streamers. So, what can I actually say about Twitch? Well, it's a good site overall. It's not like other video streaming sites where, you know, you have, you know, crap on the front page. You know, on some streaming sites, there's a lot of crap on the front page. Like, you know, crappy streamers that really shouldn't be on the front page, and they just slap them on there to begin with. Twitch does things differently. You know, every category has their own front page. So if we go to music, here's the front page of music, okay? This is all of their front page in that category. So no matter where you are on this page, depending on how many viewers you really actually have, you will show up in here. Now, it doesn't really matter if you're popular or not. It doesn't matter how many views you get. As long as a show is doing really well, and I mean as long as a show is doing good, you don't have to really worry. I mean, given that, you know, I am giving Twitch a pretty good shot with streaming. What kept me from moving here early on was the fact that it was just dedicated to gamers, and there really wasn't hardly any categories to go by. Now that, you know, Twitch has been around a long time, and they've been around since Justin TV shut down. So they're getting more into that almost Justin.TV type of feel of broadcasting. If you remember before, Justin.TV was a streaming site as well that was pretty similar to Twitch, but it didn't have like a lot of gaming. I mean, there was some gaming on that site, but there needed to be a site dedicated to gamers. And in the beginning, Twitch was one of those that was just dedicated to gamers. And now, this is something that people don't do a video on, and this is something that people should do a video on, is the fact that Twitch is evolving from a gaming perspective point of view into more of kind of like mainstream live stream sort of you know, streaming site. So, you know, there is kind of a debate where, okay, oh yeah, Twitch is just for gaming, you won't be able to get any views on there. Well, it really depends on the night, and it really depends on the show. Some shows can actually get more than 12 viewers at a time. I got 7 viewers on Friday night, which was actually pretty good compared to some of the other sites that I've actually been on, including iVlog, where I just got maybe 4 or 0 or what have you. On a peak night, you could get anywhere from 7 to 12 viewers, depending on who pops into your chat room, who is actually watching, etc. Because there's quite a few ways to watch. Okay, you can either watch from the Twitch app, which some people do recommend if you're on the go. You can watch from the desktop computer, which I stream from a desktop computer, by the way, and that's how I'm streaming out to YouTube to you guys to bring you this video when it uploads. And then, you know, that's pretty much that. You can do it on your mobile device, your iPad, what have you. You can view Twitch from that. You can also view Twitch from your Xbox, your PlayStation, etc. And, yeah. And all I gotta say is, Twitch isn't just for gamers. And this kind of shows it, because, like I said, if I go back to the music portion of Twitch, you see that it's not all about gamers or gaming. Live streaming is not dead, people. Live streaming is not dead. It is evolving. It is evolving into something different. Okay? It is not dead. It is evolving. So, for the people out there that say live streaming is dead, don't believe them, because there are different ways to live stream. You can live stream on YouTube, though they will mute your audio if you live stream copyrighted music. But there are different ways of live streaming, and it's not dead. I mean, in a sense of community live streaming, like something that Blog TV had, yeah, it's kind of dead, but it is still around to a certain extent. And what I mean by a certain extent is there's different means of live streaming. Okay, I pretty much fit that criteria of different means of live streaming. I lived through the Blog TV community and even after. So live streaming for me is not dead, and it hasn't been dead for a long time. It really depends on your type of audience that you appeal to and what people are willing to tune in and watch the stream. And there's pretty diverse, live streams, if you really think about it. And what I'm trying to say here is there is more to live streaming on Twitch, like as far as different communities go. If you're a part of a music community or kind of like a radio community, some of those would actually fit in that kind of category, because it is pretty cool to do that. And I do enjoy streaming a lot. And to make the jump to Twitch here in 2018 is, something I haven't even done before. And I should be grateful that I moved the show from, let's just say, YouNow. It was doing pretty good on YouNow, but you got to look at a certain perspective here, that Twitch maybe has the better chat, better moderation out of every site that is around today. YouNow doesn't even have moderation. And I mean, some sites like iVlog and Avon Live, some of those will make you pay for moderation. Like having different chat, like commands and stuff. Sometimes you just gotta pay to get all them chat commands. Twitch offers it for free when, it should be for free. And also Twitch offers your streaming info for free as well. If you have Wirecast, now here's the thing about Twitch. You can use Wirecast. Okay? You can use Wirecast for your stream. I use OBS for my stream. So the bit of software that I use OBS, is what you see right up here. So I do have my Twitch info set to OBS, and it's just a matter of changing it straight to Twitch. So I don't really have to do much, really, when you think about it, because setup is very easy. Navigation is kind of hard on Twitch, because you gotta like jump through slight hoops. I mean, it is not too bad. It is not that bad, but when you think about it, it is heck of a lot better than most sites. I had to give Twitch credit on that. It's a lot better than most sites, because I have some very good auto moderation, so I could set an auto moderation bot to do pretty much almost all my tasks. Mute different words, and basically take out hyperlinks if I feel the need to have the bot take it out. And if I wanted to add a bot to it, there are different tools in adding bots to the actual live stream portion of the chat. But right now, I don't have any bots set. So, however, I do have auto moderation set. So, if I really want a chat bot, all I have to do is look for chat bots. And finding a chat bot isn't really that hard, really. So it's probably all you have to do is just search up a chat bot, and you pretty much can get away with it. But the shows have moved to Twitch for 2018. Oh, and here's the thing. All right, so we're not going to treat troll users with, we're going to treat troll users as if they were garbage, okay? So if a troll pops into my chat room, which one did, should I say, during the Saturday stream, that troll gets IP banned. Now, if they're IP banned, they will no longer be able to come back into the chat. Now, like I was saying earlier, if they were on a proxy or VPN, they could still get past any of the chat commands that are set. And the reason for this is if a person is ghosting, which sometimes they can create a ghost user, anything that's grayed out, you cannot ban or time the person out, because we all know what ghost users are. They're people that hide behind proxies, and they only show up in the chat room when they type something in. And they do not actually show up in the chat list, which is kind of against the security rules of certain streaming websites. But they could still get in. However, with auto mod turned on, I can mute certain messages from different troll users. So if they were able to get back in, their messages will be silenced. They won't be able to. They won't be able to message in the chat room. They won't be able to use the whisper because their account no longer exists. And when their account no longer exists and they're able to get back in, that is something to actually worry about. Because given my show on a Friday night, depending on what time it actually starts, is kind of a family show. It is kind of a family-oriented show. So to have a troll come in and start saying gobbledygook and crap, that ain't going to fly. Because what if I have one of my... Let's just say I have a younger cousin tune in, and they see some bull crap spread all over the chat. I do not want any younger cousin or nephew or anything like that be subjected to that kind of behavior, because it's unacceptable and it shouldn't even be in my chat room. And unless my chat is set up for adult content only, anything that is said in the chat by that person needs to be checked at the door, because either they are too dumb in the head to even realize it, that, hey, you're coming into a chat room that is not restricted to younger viewers. Okay? When you sign up for Twitch, it is signed up for a vast minority, okay, from 13 plus, okay? If someone comes in and starts typing crap in the chat room, they will either be, and I mean this, they will either be timed out and or banned, okay? I do not put up with troll behavior. I do not put up with bullying or harassment. I definitely won't put up with it, because that is going to really create a bad record on that person's viewing habits if they, you know, keep offending. So keep that in mind. If you're going to troll, do it somewhere else. Don't do it in my chat room. Because the moment you troll in my chat room, just know that I have moderators, and I also have auto moderation set up. And you won't get very far with auto moderation. Trust me. If you break the rules in my chat room, expect to be kicked out of the chat room. That's it. That's just it. Now, for a normal viewer that enjoys the show and has fun, they're all more than welcome to pop into the chat and start chatting. If it's just someone who is out to cause trouble and say random crap and think they can get away with it, I'm sorry. The auto mod will either mute your messages and will give me time to the point to where I could click on your name and ban you. Don't go there with you know, trying to get past the system, because it won't work. You know, I've already went through this before in 2014, and I definitely don't want to go through it now. Okay? We casted on a site called JustCast, and there was pretty much a moderation meltdown. If you don't know what that is, the entire site wasn't ready for, like, moderation for different chat rooms. Okay, so if there was a troll user, anyone can get in and start saying crap. And the settings were basically useless. So I had my fair share of trolls in 2014, and it was pretty bad. But the stuff that's happening now is pretty much a walk in the park. So if any trolls think that they can actually, you know, get away with anything, just keep note. I have auto moderation that Twitch provides. I also have regular moderators that are always there when I need them. So, yeah. Combined with the auto modding and the standard moderation, I have way more security than other streaming sites that don't offer it. So Twitch is always a win-win with that. So if you think that moderation is good on iVlog, think again. Twitch by far has the better moderation, because from last night's stream, I basically had whoever was moderator at the time in the chat room literally back me up. And that is when I started setting up auto moderation, because I can't do without the auto moderation either. Which is something that is a great feature, and I think more sites should have that. And, you know, auto moderation can save not only the regular moderators that are in the chat room, and also if someone is harassing a chatter that, let's just say someone pops into my chat room and, you know, they like the show, and then one of their friends pops in that they were having beef in, or that both of them were having beef, and one of them started shouting their mouths off and started calling him this and that and the other thing, blah blah. You know how people call each other names these days. Auto moderation will kick in and mute those messages. However, our moderators will, you know, back that person up as well. So if that person feels that they're threatened and they need any of us, the chatter or the broadcaster too is also considered as a moderator. So if I go into the chat list right now, yes, I am a moderator. I am a moderator by default. Okay, and I'm also a caster. So out of all the moderators that are mods, you just don't want to try shady crap, because the moment that you do, just remember there's going to be a big giant foot in your ass, and it's going to be kicked right out of the chat room. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind when you don't play fair and don't play nice. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Kind of like Blog TV all over again. If someone comes into your chat room, well, they get a big fat foot in their ass. And it has always been that way. You know, with every show, it has always been that way. So, some shows you'll have trolls, others you won't. It depends on who actually pops in and starts shooting their mouth off. And, well, they shoot their mouth off, there goes the foot in their ass. So, keep that in mind. So, yeah. Twitch is no different than any other streaming site, because other streaming sites do the same thing too. If a person is harassing another person and they are a repeat offender, like let's just say Dove1122, which I just called out that person's name here on stream, that person is a repeat offender. That person has been known to be a repeated offender. Okay, if that person is harassing either myself or other streamers in the chat room or other chatters in the chat room, auto moderation will pick that up, start muting messages, and it would be more of a warning. It would be more of a warning shot to that person that, okay, that is not welcome here. Please do not do that again. All right. If that person does not listen, either I or Tim or whoever else is on the moderator list will take action and put that foot right in your ass, because trolling and harassment and bullying does not work in my chat room. It does not apply in my chat room, because you'll find your ass out the door real quick, and it just doesn't fly that way. So that's kind of the thing about my moderation is we are very laid back during normal shows, and if someone does come in and they start causing trouble, just like we got earlier Saturday night, their foot is going to be in that person's ass, and they're going to get a swift kick out the door, and they won't be able to come back ever again. So that's one of the reasons why I have moderators in my chat room, and it's always been like that every show. When we stream, we stream as pretty much awesome individuals. You know, there's awesome individuals in the chat room as well whenever there is a show. Now, all of us individually are awesome people. And if someone oversteps that line or has beef with any one of the moderators, including myself, for no reason at all, no reason at all, they get kicked. They get treated no different than a person just popping in and shooting off their mouth. So I urge people, do not troll, because it's not a very good thing, and you could go to jail for harassment and bullying online. So please, please do not do it, because while you may think it's fun, and while you may think it's not hurting you, and you like to see other people hurt, you're really not benefiting from any of it. Because you're not hurting just the person, you're hurting yourself as well. And there is a law now that if you harass or troll somebody online, you could go to jail for trolling or harassment. So I definitely wouldn't try it in my chat room, because I, for one, don't want to see people go down that route, because, you know, I've been a victim of trolling and bullying online back in 2014, and nothing has really been done about it. So keep that in mind, guys, that it is not fun. Do I have a positive outlook now than I did back then? Yes, I have more of a positive outlook. And it's because I actually know how trolling and bullying works to a certain degree, to a certain extent. And, you know, sometimes if you ignore the person, they'll get bored and they'll just go away. And the only thing that the person wants out of you is for you to react. With every reaction comes with an action. And each action comes with a reaction. So if the troll thinks that I'm going to react to whatever they type in the chat, they might get bitched at, yes, but I'm going to totally ignore their messages and hope that a moderator picks it up. Because to me, I don't want it to affect my fun. I don't want it to affect everybody else's fun in the chat room. And I definitely don't want to see other people harassed either that tune into the show and have fun. You know, we're pretty much all there to have fun and just be ourselves. Don't want to have like, oh, this person over here pop into the chat room and start saying a whole bunch of spam bullshit And yes, I just said shit. By the way, I don't want to have to see a lot of spam bullshit in my chat room because the fact that one person thinks it's fun that they could just do whatever they want, there are consequences to that. And one of those consequences is if you do it, you're going to get banned or put in timeout. So, like I said, that just goes with the territory and stuff like that. So I try my best to ignore stuff like that because in the end it doesn't really matter what other people think of myself. In the end, it doesn't matter if that person hates the living crap out of me. It doesn't matter if I'm going to just sit there and bend over and take it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bend over for someone. That's not how I'm going to handle things. So, when you come into my live stream, just realize that there are rules. Just realize that, if I'm coming into this person's chat room, I got to be respectful no matter what. Most people will come into your chat room and say, oh, you can't blah, blah, blah. You want a swift kick in the ass? So, most people don't realize what comes out of their mouths, or they don't realize whatever they type before it goes on basically in the chat box. They don't realize that. They just realize that, oh, I'm just going to type the whatever, this, that, and the other thing, and I'm just going to put it in there. That's not how it goes. It's really not how it goes, because if you know one thing that like I said, I've been subject to bullying, harassment, etc. And like I said, I have moderators. I even have auto mod set. So if someone pops in and decides they want to say, DJ Fatface, DJ Fatface, DJ Fatface, DJ Fatface, DJ Fatface, please stop, or whatever it is. You're not pleasing anybody else but yourself. and there are consequences to that. Swift kick in the ass and you're out of here. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to have to play, I don't want to have to play, Smack the Mole every time I'm in, live streaming. I don't want to have to smack that damn mole all over the place. Just so I can boot that person out of there. So, and yeah, I don't like it when people get harassed. I don't like it when people get bullied. I don't even like it when people get trolled, let alone myself. So, like I said, keep that in mind, because the next person that does it are going to get their ass kicked out of my chat room. So, yeah. So the next time I do a show, if any troll would think twice about coming into my chat room, please don't. Because you're not benefiting anything from it. Just back away and leave. Just back away and don't come back. Don't even think about entering the chat room. Don't even think about it. Because, myself, Tim, and whoever else that is moderating will be waiting on the other end just to kick your ass out of my chat. So don't even think about it. So I think that covers pretty much everything that I want to cover here on this kind of like a live stream kind of video kind of thing. But like I said, people are always going to hate, and people are always going to troll. And the best thing to do is just ignore the hate, ignore the trolls, and hopefully it'll just go away and not, bother you anymore. They'll get bored and do something else. They'll get bored and just leave. So, yeah, just ignore them. If you can't ignore them, just tap on your moderator's shoulder and say, hey, someone is harassing me, the caster. Could you please give them the old 1-2 swift kick in the ass out of my chat room? So, anyways, guys, if you want to start live streaming, and don't believe what people will tell you that YouTube is a good way to start live streaming. If you want to start live streaming, sign up for either Twitch or YouNow or, well, God, avoid YouNow like the plague. But, nah, don't avoid it. Use whatever you feel that you can use. And if you want to start live streaming, and if you're dealing with troll stuff, haters, etc., and they come into your chat room, and they, that's just a part of live streaming. That's what comes with it. But you know what? Once you find good people, and they're willing to moderate your chat, and help moderate it, them trolls won't stand a chance. And them trolls will not come back, because they know that your moderators aren't going to take crap from anyone. And either the trolls learn their lesson, either the people learn their lesson and you can become friends, or they don't learn a lesson and they can find their way out of, out of your chat room and out of your life. So, like I said, if you want to start live streaming, give Twitch a try. I mean, it's easy to set up. Yeah, navigation can be a little bit difficult. But if you're a first-time streamer and you want a little bit of help, either message me or join our Discord, because we do have a Discord, and we'll help anyone out, seriously, because we're a nice community and we like to help people out. The whole point, and I will say this, the whole point in kind of doing this Magic Smoke Electronics type of community of live streamers is to help people out, inspire people if they want to start live streaming, and maybe hopefully get them started, and hopefully pretty much get them going to the point to where they can really enjoy streaming. And if you don't know much about live streaming, ask questions. Like, hey, what do you do? How do you do this? How do you do that? Ask questions, because we are more than welcome to answer any questions that you have about, streaming in general. And we have no schedules, by the way. Most broadcasting networks or live streaming groups, they have schedules. We don't do that. We don't believe in schedules. We never have. We never will. And it's going to remain that way. We're not going to subject schedules into that. No matter how many streamers we have, we're not going to subject schedules into that. maybe somewhere down the line when we are well established, and I mean when we're well established, we'll think about that. But we're not well established yet, so schedules doesn't mean anything to us. So if you really want to join our little group, let me bring up the right slide here. So if you want to join our little group, the thing you got to do is fire us off a YouTube message, if YouTube messaging even works anymore. Or leave a comment down below in the comment section if you would like to have us help you out with live streaming, etc. Like, if you're new to live streaming on different sites, we'll help you out. We'll get you started. You could join our Discord. We'll, you know, private message me privately. I will send you the Discord invite link. Me and Tim are normally online, like, you know, sometimes during the day. If I'm not online, he's online. I think Penny 4-Person is online sometimes. Of course, he's never around much. So, but the main people that are always around is pretty much me or Tim. So, you know, both of us, if you can get a hold of any of us, like me personally, I'm more of the person that is pretty much the person that would actually is the easiest to get a hold of, because for one, I have YouTube messaging open, so I am more capable of getting the messages. So, yeah. So anyways, that's going to be it for this somewhat live stream. But yeah. Friday Night Flagship Show will be coming up again this coming Friday. So if you are not doing anything, stop on by. If you're not a troll, we don't want trolls in our chat room, okay? We do not want trolls in the chat room. We want nice people in the chat room. So if you're a nice person and you want to sign up for Twitch, feel free to do so. And, you know, kick back and enjoy the show. Chat with us a little bit. And, yeah. You know, the best way to interact with the Magic Smoke Electronics group is in the chat room on any given show night, rather it's my show or Tim's or Lester T03's show or anyone else's shows. Interact with them, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyways, guys, practice and enjoy, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And this went on for about an hour long, so I'm gonna end it here, and we'll see you guys later.